Well, now that we know who Deep Throat was, there's another long-standing Washington mystery needs to be solved. And as David Ensor reports, clues in the best-selling novel The Da Vinci Code have unleashed thousands of amateur code breakers on a sculpture at CIA headquarters.
It is called Kryptos, which is Greek for hidden. On the sculpture at the CIA are several secret messages. 15 years after it was created, just one tantalizing section remains to be decoded. Artist Jim Sanborn created Kryptos.
Does anybody know, besides you, what that says?
Not really.
Nobody.
I don't think so.
Since the CIA would not let us meet him at its site, Sanborn showed us the unsolved secret section on a sister sculpture of his at Washington's Hirshhorn Museum.
Right. Those last characters begin right here with this question mark. Go with these three characters.
OBK starts.
That's right. This line, and then this line, and then ends with CAR right here.
Code crackers, professional and amateur, are obsessing over solving the mystery since Dan Brown's bestseller The Da Vinci Code featured Kryptos references on its cover. His publisher's website heightens the intrigue. Disguised on the jacket of the Da Vinci Code, it says, numerous encrypted messages hint at the subject matter of Dan Brown's next novel.
There's a woman named Ilonka Dunin who has a website on the Kryptos sculpture, and before Da Vinci Code she was getting like 50 hits a day on the website, and now she's getting thousands, basically. So it's a pretty stunning change.
How did you, a novice, come up with a code that nobody's been able to break today?
Listen, I'll tell you, codes, I mean, we all have codes. I mean, what's your ATM PIN number?
I'm not going to tell you.
Thank you. And so, I mean, we all have our codes. And so this was one that I did, and I don't think it's unusual to design a code that's difficult to crack. I don't think it's hard either, really.
Could somebody decipher this last clue from this sculpture at the Hirshhorn, or would they need to know things that are only on the CIA piece of work?
You still haven't given me that ATM code yet. This piece does give you pretty much everything that's on the CIA sculpture.
One of the sections of Kryptos that has already been decoded was a quote from the description by an archaeologist of the moment when he discovered the tomb of the ancient Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun.
With trembling hands, I made a tiny breach in the upper left-hand corner, and then widening the hole a little, I inserted the candle and peered in. I don't presume to think that Kryptos sculpture has the import that finding Tutankhamun's tomb would have, but it's the same magic of finding something, so I just wanted to somehow demonstrate that magic.
Jim Sanborn's Kryptos, 15 years, and still a mystery. David Ensor, CNN, Washington.
Now, the first man to solve the first three parts of Kryptos was a CIA analyst. It took him 3 years using pencil and paper. Pencil and paper. You'd think you'd feed it into a computer
and
somehow.
Have it like that.
Some kind of deal like that. I guess.
Wow, it'd be so interesting. I wonder what the message is at the end.
Yeah.
I hope it's deep and intense as opposed to something mindless and silly and having wasted 15 years of the CIA's energy finding it out.
Well, it's interesting, too, that, all this interest kind of came from outside. The CIA people passing by there every day, seemingly uninterested in what's going on there. They got other things to worry about.
Yeah, they're busy.
More important issues.
And
yeah.
ladies. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting story there.